A massive shockwave knocked me off my feet. By the time I got back to my room, the television was broadcasting footage of the impact. Turns out, the comet didn't hit the ocean after all. It slammed into densely populated Florida. The city turned into a living hell in an instant. That is when my phone suddenly rang. The government had selected me to head to a shelter, staring up at the enormous mushroom cloud in the sky. I knew time was running out, so I rushed to pack our bags, and got my family ready to leave. But just then, my neighbor stopped me in my tracks. She begged me to take her kids along. The call had been crystal clear, only immediate family. I had no choice but to leave the neighbors behind. On the way to the military base, traffic was backed up for miles, not a car moving. Worse yet, the second wave of meteors hit. Countless fragments rained down from the heavens. People panicked, running every which way. I floored it, veering the car into the woods, then hunkered down under a big bridge for cover. By the time the meteor shower let up, night had fallen. After that, I drove straight to the military base. This time, I made it without a hitch, but the place was swarming with people already. Most of them didn't have clearance. The ones who did were scientists, doctors, and the like. I am a senior architect. That is why they picked me. Next, I reached the checkpoint. I pulled out the QR code they'd sent me. A soldier handed out wristbands to my family. But while we were grabbing our luggage, I realized my son's insulin was still in the car. He has got diabetes since birth, needs his shots every day. So I told my wife to board the plane with him first, while I sprinted back for the meds. Thank goodness, I grabbed it without trouble. But back there, my wife ran into problems. She mentioned the boy's diabetes to the soldiers. And just like that, the soldiers drove them out of the meanwhile. I was racing back with the insulin in hand, but I couldn't find my wife or kid anywhere. Right then, the refugees started rioting. In the chaos, a stray bullet sparked a gasoline fire. The airport erupted in a chain of explosions. Fortunately, we managed to escape unscathed. Back at the car, I found a note my wife had left. She said to meet at her father's place, but the third wave of meteors was starting to fall.